The other thing I find from some New Zealand entrepreneurs is a bit of a reluctance to get others involved, particularly investors. My philosophy is, you're much better to own a smaller part of a hugely successful pie than the whole tiny pie. I think a purpose and a why for what you're doing, that's what will make you work your butt off, work harder than anybody else. That's what will help you inspire others. What motivated us was the desire to succeed together. Like we all were in it together and nobody wanted to let the team down. That's actually what became, I think, our biggest motivator. Ability to change your path is absolutely critical, especially today with the way that technology is impacting everything. You can start out with a business idea and 2 years later that may be completely obsolete, or something's come into the market that can give you a much bigger idea. You've got to put the right people together, the right skills, and then keep your eyes open for opportunity. I think great ideas come from looking around the world, seeing what others are doing. I think I get inspired when I travel, for example, because you get exposed to so many new people and opportunities. And then great ideas come from riffing with others. I don't think it happens with individuals. It happens with teams and groups of people where someone starts with something and someone adds and someone adds. When we created the culture of our company, it was a whole lot to do with myself and my co-founder, our core values. And I'm a true believer that that's what company culture should be. They should be authentically representative of the values of the founders and the leaders of that business. And then you try to take those core authentic values and turn them into something that's a real core strength. I talked to a lot of different New Zealand companies and I judged the New Zealand Innovation Awards a couple of years ago. And I was most excited to see companies that I felt like really hit on some core competencies for New Zealand, the kind of businesses I would never have seen coming out of Silicon Valley. So they were businesses that touched on agriculture or tourism or hunting or fishing. There was all kinds of really interesting stuff. Any business should be thinking about what's my advantage, because if you've got a good idea, there'll be 100 other people that will try to pursue it. If you don't have competition, then you have a bad idea. Yeah, I know New Zealand has this idea of tall poppies. All I can say is New Zealand has embraced me in such a wonderful way, and I've felt nothing but appreciation and excitement about my success. And I really haven't felt any of that tall poppy, let's cut her down at all. So my own personal feeling is New Zealanders are happy and excited for other New Zealanders to do well in business and to do well on the world stage. And that's been really nice to be embraced in that way. Great things come from huge effort and hard work. So when I think of world class, I think of teams and people that have just worked their butt off to achieve something really big and really visionary and really game-changing. I don't think it's all about completely killing yourself, but you do have to work pretty hard. It has to become your core absolute focus.